Hey everyone, I get a lot of questions from people throughout the day on Messenger, Instagram, email, whatever. But sometimes a question just drives me to make a video and talk about it. So this morning I received a question on Instagram that asked, who do I compare myself to? And I have to say, if I could change anything in the world of mindset development, it would be for people to stop comparing themselves to anyone else. I don't compare myself to anyone. I don't worry about how many people follow me or like my stuff or don't like my stuff. I don't compare. I think comparing and worrying about what other people think or trying to put out content just to get likes or clients is a huge mistake. Comparison is the thief of joy. So who have you compared yourself to in the last 24 hours? Think about it. Or think of the last time you checked your Facebook or Instagram feed. Which updates or posts made you feel envious? Or made you feel as if your life paled in comparison? Or did any posts or likes or comments make you feel significant, really good about yourself? The comparison game or war is as old as humanity. The word compare, when I hear people say to me like, well, I compare myself to, I literally stop them mid-sentence. Because the mindset must be shifted immediately. When you envy or jealous, become insecure in somebody else's light, that shit has to be changed up fast. If you're insecure about how you look, how you speak, what you think people will think, you have to fight against that thought process. It's one of the first steps I work on with clients. One of the first things. So my ability to not compare has probably been one of the strongest foundation pillars to any success I have ever had. And I don't stop at not comparing. When I see people that have the success I want that I haven't had yet, or are doing things that I want to do, I love it. I reach out to them, I ask them questions, I work with them, I learn from them, I follow their steps. I don't get angry or jealous. I get inspired and I get moving. I love when people accomplish things because it lets me know that I can too. You see, it's a different mindset. The issue is people think that they aren't as good as somebody else, but the truth is they just haven't done enough shit yet. If you are training for a marathon, but you stop training at a 5K, don't say you're not good enough or that somebody else is just better. It just means you haven't stuck to something long enough. You haven't gone through the process. Too many of you have your self-esteem and your self-worth tied up in like your social media status, for example. Blue check marks, followers, likes, comments, engagements, they mean nothing if you're miserable. Having CEO in your bio doesn't mean you're an entrepreneur. So many of you are playing to a fake narrative instead of putting in the actual work that's needed to pull it off. You're wishing instead of executing. Then what happens is you begin lying to yourself, and you know it, you know this, which then changes your behavior in the way that you interact with others. Before you can be real and authentic with your audience and your content and your post, you've got to figure out how to be real with yourself. Tell your story. Remember, we all suck at stuff. Remember, everyone else is dealing with issues and problems too. And remember, faking it till you make it is harder in a transparent world and this has always been taken out of context. And remember, if you don't like yourself, you have no shot of being liked. And remember again, not everyone needs to be an entrepreneur. Self-awareness is the game. So when you compare yourself to others, you forget your own point of view. You're not Kylie Jenner or Jake Paul or Ninja on Twitch, which my brother loves. You're you. You might admire them and think to emulate them and one day build the following to be like them, but right now you're not there. And the only way you're ever going to get there is by speaking your truth. So when you're just starting out, the only thing you can do is put in the work and enjoy that. Enjoy the process of eating shit and dirt and bleeding and the grind, and don't give an F about what other people or anybody else thinks, or when they say things like, why haven't you done it yet? And why are you doing what you're doing now? Like, shut that noise out. Post, learn, work, and don't think that you're a life coach just because you have an Instagram account and you like posting inspirational stuff. That won't get you clients. And I'm tripling down because 95% of you listening right now are playing that game. And I promise you, slow and steady wins the race. There's no comparing because you're only competing with yourself.